Are you in there?
Yeah, Dad, go ahead. What's up?
Okay, I'm going to put it on my phone so I can, well, I don't have to put it on my phone. I can hear it later. I've got the delay coming in, so I'll switch things off and go back to the radio. All right, I'm back on the radio.
Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, you don't sound too bad. You're, I don't know. You sound about like you did with the other one.
Hey, Roger, on that. Yeah, well, I hope so. I'm not trying to do anything fantastic with it. It's a couple of switches. You turn it on and let it do its deal, you know, and it's a one-stop shop. Don't have to push down on any pedals or nothing. It's it's a straight key up there, Roger.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't hear any fidelity in your audio. So I don't know if you hit a knob or what, but I don't hear echo. I don't hear nothing. You're just like straight mic.
All right, I did turn the echo up. I don't know if that's going to make any difference or not. I did turn the echo up.
Yeah, it put, a little bit in there. That's fine. But I don't know. Your highs seem a little low. Like you don't have the highs turned up.
Well, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Remember, I said how the other one I could see the signal better when I was talking. I didn't see the signal nearly as strong right now with what I've got right now. It did not show the screen any, like you said, fidelity. It didn't spread across the screen very high.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as I can see, you got fidelity, but it's just not very emphasized. You're just kind of like straight mic, like the EQ's not turned on.
Yeah, it's turned on. Definitely the blue light came on there, Roger.
Yeah, that's just showing compression. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe fiddling or whatever. You may have knocked the knob, or you don't have the drive turned up on the audio of the EQ that loud. I don't know. It could be a litany of things.
Oh, no doubt about it. That's for sure. I bumped the mic gain up to one more notch, almost 12 o'clock, and whatever the max in and out, the minimum and max out, I put it at 12 o'clock.
I'll be honest with you, Dad. I'm not hearing it. I don't know. And maybe it's me. I don't know. A matter of fact, I can't even tell you got echo in there, but whatever.
Hey, Roger, on that. Well, that's the way it goes. I put the processor on here on the radio. I don't know if that's going to change anything or not. I do see my signal coming through the screen. I do see the red spike. I see your little icon just moved over. But, of course, I'm not listening to that. I'm listening to the radio right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it sounds good. You're clear. You don't have no, popping and cracking it or nothing like that. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I wished I could have a screen like yours. Oh, yeah, that would definitely make my day. See the signal band jump 10 KCs, Roger.
I hear you. Yeah, it's pretty neat setup, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I tried to explain that to Cowboy yesterday, about him, work himself into this stuff, and he keeps saying it's over his head. And I'm going, hey, Eddie, listen, if I can figure out some of this stuff, he could figure it out too. He's just so daggone stubborn.
Yeah, they call that stuck in his old ways, I guess. I don't know. It is, from a layman's term, though, Dad, not to be familiar with none of this, it's pretty tough, man. This, the whole concept is tough. And, it's not meant for everybody.
Oh, I know. And I agree 100%. Yeah. I'm trying to watch my screen here, and I can see it there on your YouTube channel. I can see it, but it's definitely not spread out like it should be. But that's because I don't have all the extra ducks in a row to make it even somewhat close. I don't want to copy you, Mike. Don't get me that way, But I think that don't look at them. He's spreading everything out. But I think that what I've got right now, I'm going to live with. I'm not going to try to get out of it. Heck no, this is too much fun trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I set mine up with a 4K. Unfortunately, now mine's too wide, but I'm doing a 4K receive on you. And if you watch my icon while you're talking, I'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And I will talk in the background. You won't hear it other than being on the video, so that when you go back to watch it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So right here, we're on 420, and my audio is being transmitted at 50K. So 420 is right here where my icon is, and I'm transmitting at 50, okay? And my broadcast audio is going to 50/50, which puts me out here. Watch when I unkey and you transmit. I'll talk in the video. This won't be you hearing this, but I can show you where your bandwidth transmit is. And I'll put the icon in the locations that make sense when you watch the video.
Hey, Roger on that. Okay, that sounds like a winner. I don't know how long I need to be trying to talk to you. I see you trying to change it around.
Right there's 90.
And it looks like I'm right on the 27.
You
I need to go
gonna
back.
come over here.
Yeah, I need a little bit more punch is what I think I'm needing. And it is spread out back to the 415 almost.
Turn your audio off in the background.
Bad on my perspective. I think I can live with that right now.
Oh, that was terrible. You had your audio from the video coming through, and it made it sound like shit, Dad. Yeah, you're transmitting at about 38, something like that. So from the lower sideband perspective, you're transmitting at about 90, maybe 80, and you're going out here to about 37. So I wish you wouldn't have had your receive on back there in the background. That's what messed this whole thing up there.
Okay, well, I turned the receive down on that little gadget. It's just me and the radio right now, and if we can do it right, I know I'm coming in now. There's no extra noises coming in the background or nothing. It's just me and my fat lip talking. And
so
I know you're moving that around. I see the icon, and it's not really stretched out across the board too far.
4K is 4,000. You're transmitting from 90
is definitely not your signal, so I just don't have the oomph to get the audio to spread out like it should be. So I think in a few minutes I'll play that back and see what it sounds like there. QSL?
I'm doing the math right now. So let's see. So you're broadcasting at 3760. I'm on 3750. That's your transmit bandwidth. 3.750. I just talked in the video, Dad. I don't know. It's simple for me to understand what you're up to there, and it'll change once you get what I got, okay? Because I can designate it to broadcast what I want. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll show you on my screen what I'm doing, okay? This is my broadcast transmit. The highs, which is right here. This is the high side. This is the low side. So I'm doing a 5K profile. I'm doing 50 to 50 on the high, and I'm at 50 on the low. So on lower sideband, if you look at the channel, we're on 27,420. My broadcast transmit is at 50 here. That's what gives me my low end. This is the high end, and I'm doing it at 50-50. And if you take the 50 and minus, or 50-50 and minus the 50, that means this transmit bandwidth is at 50 or 5K, okay? Your transmit bandwidth is at 90, that's all the lowest that radio will go. So you're at 90, and you're telling it to do a 4K profile, but the farthest out your fidelity goes is about 3850. So you take the 90 minus the 3850, that means you're transmitting at 3.75 or 60. That's your transmit bandwidth. So you're missing some of the high fidelity, okay, on the back end, like I got here. That's what makes mine sound broadcasty. But your radio just won't let you do it.
Hey, Roger. Okay, I can live with that, Mike. Yeah, I understand. It's not. It's radio quality. Yeah, it's for the radio itself. Yeah, it's what it's made for. Radio's doing what it's made for. And if we can do the upgrades and do what you're doing, plain and simple. I mean, that's what we're working on, trying to not copy you, but copy you. Yeah, that's a misnomer there anyway. Yeah, we just want to try to make it better. That's my view. Just try to make it a little bit better, though.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Dad. You sound really good right now. That amp definitely brings it out. You know what I mean? Puts you a little bit more fire in the wire there.
Well, okay, appreciate it, that's for sure. Well, it's showing right at 7 plus right now, and on AM I had it all the way up to 1200. It couldn't change nothing. With 50 going in, I put it up about 1200 on AM, Roger.
No kidding. Yeah, and you got all wavy right there for a second.
I couldn't tell you what's going on. I was pushing the microphone. I am up a little bit close on it, but I don't know what the waviness would be.
I heard that with Tater yesterday. I didn't talk long. I got interrupted. I had to go to work, but Tater was on there, and all of a sudden it got wavy. And, it just must be atmospheric conditions, I guess, which would be a little odd. With me and you talking, but we're on the flat side, so I'm sure it probably affected it.
Most likely, yes, sir. Most likely, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's the way it goes, though, Mike. Eddie and I even discussed a similar topic about when he was going down the road. He's got that whatever he's got under the seat or back seat, and he pumps that thing in there, and it's even though you may have all that wattage, conditions won't let you get out. I don't care what you got, unless you've got a tower 500 feet up in the air or something like that, But that's the nature of the radio communications. Well, you want to talk and want to be able to get out all the time you key up, but when Mother Nature says no, you're not going to do it, well, you're not going to do it. Plain and simple there, Roger.
Oh, yeah. she tends to slam the brakes on us occasionally. It's getting to be that time, though, you know. I mean, we're at the end of this cycle, and, you know, we're part of the, the seasons, too. So, yeah, the brakes were slammed on there.
Hey, Roger. Well, what we're going to need to do there, Mike, is we're going to have to find another activity that we can do in the summertime. You know, not that we give up on this. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's time to get another activity for a while there, Roger.
Yeah, I'm on my activities. It's coming. I'm planning on a weekend, Friday, Saturday here coming soon. I got to get myself back into that. You know what I mean? You know how that is. I tend to stay all day on the lake. That could take a toll on the old body after being in the basement all winter. But like I told Kathy, I spoke about this on the radio the other day. I've had a great run. Yeah, we did some maintenance on the equipment there late November or whatever, which we had great weather to do it. And through the cold winter months, I spent quality time on the radio and did a good time, had a good time. It worked out great. But it's time to hit the pavement, man. Get out of the basement. Don't get me wrong. I got some other maintenance stuff I'd like to do, upgrades, different antenna, different setup on this antenna. And, that all happens when it's better weather. But trust me, there needs to be quality time spent on the boat there.
Boy, got that right, that's for sure. Yeah, well, I checked both of them out the other day and made sure they were plugged in and everything was still lit up. I didn't put a tester on any of the batteries, but I've been taking the rains and the ice and stuff. I've been pulling that off the tarps and making sure they're all good. And then, like I told you, I rewrapped that trailer plug, on yours. We did that, so everything's starting to come into shape here. I did a long time ago. I did put the stabilizer in it. In fact, I think it'd be a good idea maybe put another couple ounces in it anyway, though, Roger.
Yeah, I'm not real sure where the fuel was on the red boat, but I kind of had a thought maybe I'd put that to lawnmower fuel. Just pump that out of there and start with a fresh batch.
Not a bad idea. If you got 6 or 7 gallon still in it there, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't even know where it's at. I don't know how much is in there, but it'd be best to start out, fresh and, don't give it a reason to gum up there.
Boy, you got that right.
Yeah, I think I'm going to box this Yaesu up, add it to the collection of radios in boxes. That's going to be another project of mine. I'm going to tear this room up and try to insulate the walls and redesign a few things. And at this point, it's time to center my room around this radio. Which would, clean up the room some, you know what I mean? Make it, more streamlined based off this.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I look around here, all I see is suitcases laying around, boat anchors. laying all over the place, taking up space, 15, 16 inches long, 17 inches wide, 4 or 5 inches thick. All it is take that. All they do is take up space there, Roger.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, it does. And I boxed up all the other radios, but my 2000, why keep it up there? All it's doing is collecting dust. Now, Dave bought a bag to put over top of his, a cover. And I should have done that. I mean, they're not that expensive. I should have done that, but it's time to get, I got to clean it off. I've got a box already. I need to box it up, make it, ready to go, packed away, and streamline this stuff. I don't need all this stuff out here.
Yeah, it's like me. It's that 767 sitting over there. Yeah, it's collecting dust. I should turn it on occasionally. Not talk on it, but just turn it on. Keep the parts and stuff in there and know that they're working. But it's like everything else down here. It's just collecting dust there. I agree. That's all it's doing.
Well, my biggest thing is, Dad, I'm stepping down. You know what I mean? Going from where I'm at now, going back to that other one. And that's kind of got me in a hang up, stepping back down, because those radios are nothing like what I got.
Yeah, no, and you can tell that by the quality and stuff that what's going on right now. You got everything that you wanted. It's doing a great job for you. I mean, no problem whatsoever. Oh, we got somebody saying good morning to you there. I don't know who it was. Looked like a Chevrolet emblem that says good morning.
Yeah, that's me, Dad. I put that on there. Yeah, and I changed the I don't know, I'll probably need to make it bigger. I did an upgrade. If you go to my page now, you'll see an AI generated picture. Funny story. I got a text message from Dave last week, and he said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Yeah, looks pretty good." I'll go to the text message between me and Dave. It was cool. He texted me a picture and said, "What do you think about my my new profile pic on on YouTube?" And I said, "Yeah, pretty cool." And it's a picture of him saying 500 Dave live. It's his picture, but it's a AI generated one. And I said, "Wow, I saw that on your page. Crazy. AI. I was doing that stuff on my page Friday. It's funny how that stuff works. Looks great." And then I sent him a picture of me without my face, mind you, as a profile pic for me sitting in a boat talking on the radio with a fishing pole. And I said, "What do you think?" And he said, "Put your face there." And then I sent him another one of me sitting in a shitter out in the, an outhouse. I'll send those pictures to you, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Thanks, Roger. Yeah, well, I just scrolled up this things here on the right side of your page, and let's see here. Well, I don't see you in there, and I don't see Dave. Yeah, but isn't that something? Yeah, well, these would be all up to date. Yeah, those would be current. Yeah, I got your messages come through. I see it. Yeah, I don't understand why. I'm trying to get you back to a picture Mike sent me. Oh my God. Marty, you gotta see this picture. Yeah, He's got his call sign, and he's sitting in an outhouse with his pants pulled down below his knees. With a microphone and a headset on. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, the other one, he's in a boat. Yeah, he's sitting on the lake. Got his fishing pole and radio in one hand, microphone in the other, pole dangling off the side, sitting in. Oh, he's got his antenna in the back of the boat. Oh, this is hilarious. I don't know about him. That is really good. It's Mike. Yeah, he created a new image for his. Well, he ain't gonna, I don't think he's gonna put it on the air, but yeah, he's got his call sign and all that stuff listed. And one of them he's sitting in a boat, and next one he's sitting in an outhouse. Wooden outhouse there, Roger. Yeah, we're trying a little bit of thing out here. I'll be playing the YouTube channel back here in a few hours or whenever I get done, and actually get to hear what this radio and microphone sounds like today, Roger. It's like we were talking about. We got no idea. You know, I know the radio signals are fading in and out, the cycles disappearing and all that stuff, but, you know, and when it flutters, what can you say? I mean, we're not, boy, what am I trying? We're not tech savvy enough to know if it's atmospheric conditions or what it is. Even as close as we are, is it in the radio? Is it in the microphone? Is it in the equalizer? Is it in me? You know, where's all some of these background noises come from there, Roger? Now, Roger, on that. Right now in my headset, Marty, all I hear is popping and cracking.
Yeah, my noise level's too high going west. And I can't hear Marty right now.
I barely hear you. Are you barefoot?
No, I'm not facing you, Marty. I'm on the flat side, facing southwest, or southeast, more towards my dad. My noise level's really high from that shit that I got here in my neighborhood. So I don't know. I turned it towards my dad. Yeah, I hear you out there, Tater. Good morning. Yeah, I say that. Yeah, I did the same thing, man. Evidently, somebody got something going on there because AI knows exactly what to do. Dave did a really cool one. Them guys that I talked to in Germany do it too. So AI must have some kind of algorithm going because they spit it out right away.
Really? I didn't know AI. Well, I know AI jumps in and with both feet, and their responses is very, very fast.
Like I sent you one and Trevor created us four.
That was pretty cool, Mike.
Damn, I need to put my real face in there. Dave told me to do that, and I laughed about it. But I guess that's the common theme there. Put your own face in there.
Yeah, it is.
Hear that guy talking in the background, Mike?
Yeah, that's Tater, Dad.
Oh, okay. I barely hear him. Okay, I'll stand by.
Dad, he just said hi to you, bud.
Hello, Tater. Sorry, I can't hear you too good. We're standing by over here. Well, I forgot. I did drop my antenna down. I'm just a shade over 30 feet in the air.
You need to get out there and jack that dude up, man. Ain't the winds gone?
No, I think we're coming back for tomorrow and Tuesday.
Wow, Dad. You're getting out that good with the antenna down that low. Shit. You're going to really do good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to get me a ground plane together there, Marty. I'm going to put it up at 70 feet, hopefully. That way I don't have to be on the beam to talk to you guys.
Now that's defeating the purpose.
Well, Dad, I don't know. I got to do something about this noise level. It did go away when the weather broke and we had warmer weather. But, man, I'm telling you, I don't know if you saw it on my video, but I turned west to talk to Marty or hear Marty, and the sound just blew up. My screen lit up. I don't like that.
Right, Roger. No, I couldn't tell any difference on my screen over here. The one because I look at the main screen more than I do the one here on the right there, Roger.
Man, Dad, I turn my antenna towards the northeast, and man, you come up by 10 dB.
No way, Jose. I don't know why I am. Yeah, I'm right around 315, pointed right at you.
Yeah, Marty just said it came up on him, too.
Well, maybe Mother Nature is liking me for some reason, or that wet yard. That's what it is, that wet yard crowning the antenna. No, well, it's in concrete. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Marty, you said you came up on me, too. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, you went from 0 to almost a 5.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess maybe the old antenna needs to be worked or something. I don't know. Because it seems like my directional thing now, which direction I'm facing, is not accurate at this point. Like when I talk to Europe, I got to be down to about 90 degrees, and it should be at 45. And that all happened after I did the adjustment.
Oh, Roger.
Hell, it'll probably bring Tater up, too. Did you come in there? Talk to me, Tater.
Hey, Tater, talk to Mike.
Yeah, he must have ran off there. I don't know. I'll have to get on that. And that's from doing our new rotor and stuff like that. Things have changed on my direction.
Well, with that wind we had yesterday down here, they should have moved it a little bit too.
Yeah, that's true. But what's weird though, Marty, mine's working instead of, let's see, like when I talk out west, I got my antenna facing at 315. Now, I normally leave my antenna there. That's because of the prevailing winds that I got. So it's hitting it right on the nose. But my 315 is my west. And if I rotate around, my 90 is my 45. Same way with just now talking to my dad. I thought I was facing 150 to get back to him better. And it actually should have been, it should be 150. But as I brought it up, his signal came up. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe the gamma rod or the element being adjusted, it threw that off. I don't know. Maybe I'm receiving better on the side, transmitting better on the side than I am going straight at it.
Oh, Roger.
3x5 over here. I'm 28 degrees.
And that's crazy, Tater, because I'm sitting right at 30, and you're coming in great right now. Yep, you're blowing my skirt up, man. Right out the back door. Yeah. Now, Dad, let me hear you. And obviously, if I'm pointing at 30 degrees, you're coming in the back corner, but let's hear it.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know that I did have a little better coffee on Tater when he keyed up. I think he said something about 28 degrees. I'm not really sure, but you and Marty both are definitely sounding really, really good. Of course, me sitting over here listening, I can't hear myself yet. I have to play that all back later, but oh my God, if that's Mother Nature being good to us, let's accept that. She may be changing her ways right now.
Yeah, you heard Tater. He said 28. Are you still facing at 315 now?
Yeah, I'm facing right at you.
Right on. Well, that would mean you're coming into the back corner of my antenna, though, Dad, and it brought you up by 10 dB. You're right now at 9 over plus.
Wow, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to go out here and buy me an oversized 10-gallon hat because you just made my head swell up there, Roger.
Well, while we got you on the air and the wind's not that bad, go do some exercises and crank that antenna up and let's see if there's a difference.
Oh, I like that one. I can do that. Yes, sir. I can do that. Drag your feet. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Now, Marty, before you go, Dad, Marty and Tater, I'm going to do the same. My receive on my dad right now was just a shade below 9 on my meter, which, Marty, you're probably watching the video and you can see it too. Get an idea where your meter reading is on my dad, where he's at. You too, Tater, and we'll all see if there's any difference in the transmit profile.
I can hear the wind blowing your signal.
Yeah, I just heard it too. I guess you're on the flat side, aren't you? I don't know, Tater, what kind of signal did you have on my dad?
I had a solid 5 on him.
Yeah, I was seeing, I said 9 over, but at the last time he said something, I looked over and he was right at the 9. So, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what going from 30 feet to 70 feet does. Yeah, that's right. He's actually facing at 315, so that would put him talking to you on the left side, and you, Marty. Both of you are hearing him on the left side. Or not really. Marty should be right at it. He should be facing Erlanger at 315 or Florence or something.
I'll hear him regardless. I'm on the ground plane.
Yeah, the broader perspective of it. I ran an algorithm on my computer about that. and you know, we tried to go off, what do you call that? A compass. And I don't know, man. I think something on our adjustment with the gamma rod and the element, it either, I put a new rotor in play. So we may have got some stuff off. I got to readjust that because I literally am facing at 30 degrees northeast, and I'm hearing all three of you guys. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, I clicked on the broken down beam, and it's looking 30 degrees, and you come way up.
Wow, no kidding. On your broken beam, too. Yeah, so that would mean, though, Marty, I'm facing my back door is, okay, I'm looking at my dial. I'm facing it about 225 southwest. That would be exactly right, going out the back door towards you.
Roger.
You know, and another thing, too, I still got that scaffolding up out back there. Some bitch is attached to my tower and everything. I don't know. That could be influencing it, too.
Hey, you never know.
Marty, what'd you think about my screen today?
Hey, I saw that. I like that. On air.
I'm in the process of running an AI generated picture, and I want to put my real face, but I'm going to put that as my background too. I just ain't come up with which one I'm going to use.
I tell you what, I was watching you transmit. Man, you got a wide signal.
Yeah, that's that 5K. It's going from let's see, we're on 420. So if you look to the left, my transmit is at 50 and it's going out to 550, which makes what you look at 5K.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm dying to find out what signal changes on him when he cranks that up. Now, I will admit, he did this one time before, and I admit, too, I'd do it, too. But it took him about 2 minutes, 3 minutes to gather himself after he did the work to jack that damn tower up.
Oh, I bet. So you got a hand crank?
Yeah, Marty, he's got that hand crank. I told him to switch it over. Hell, man, you can go to Harbor Freight and get one. He can get him a winch. I told him to go get it, but he never did.
Hey, Roger.
Who's that?
You. I told you about getting one of them electric winches. Give it back here. Let's hear you.
Roger, I'll tell you what. That wind must have twisted the centerpiece because it was dragging against the sides, and it was hard to crank it up by hand there, Roger.
I hear you, Dad. You might need to take a break. Gather yourself there. You're winded.
Boy, you got that right. It feels like it. I definitely, it was hard to crank it up, let's put it that way, because it was dragging against each other. And I can see my signal right now, Mike. Boy, it's a lot stronger than it was with the antenna down there, Roger.
Dad, I'll be honest with you, dude. I wish you wouldn't have walked out of the room, but we were talking, me, Marty, and Tater. I'll let Tater and Marty respond, but you're exactly at the same mark. Now, you can go back in the video and look at it. You're exactly a little notch below 9, same signal spot. Now, your audio might have got stronger, but I don't think your signal boosted up.
Oh, that's perfectly all right, Marty. Yeah, give me a comment, buddy.
He asked you, Marty. He doubled with you, but what did you say?
I said the audio got a lot louder on me. He's still giving me a solid 5.
Hey, how about you, Taylor?
Hey, Tater.
He left the building. Dad, I'll let Tater make the call. He said that he had 3 on you before, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. That's no problem at all. I mean, the audio is the most important thing on the radio. Your signal and carrier, that is not that important. It's being heard, Roger.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, though, Dad, I'm facing at 30 degrees. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why this is working, but you got a really good, strong signal coming in now.
Roger on that. Well, it hasn't changed anything on my watt meter. I have seen it on your YouTube channel. That section definitely changed on me right now. Oh my God, that is wall to wall, kicking tall. That's for sure. It definitely looks a lot better than it did when I was down there right above the house there, Roger.
And Mike, you can even tell on your screen, I was listening to it, his audio come way up on your screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. It didn't affect the signal much, but the audio jumped up there. Cool.
A lot louder on my earphone.
Yeah, that's true. That's, what a test. Go from 30 feet to 70, that's a big deal, Dad. That's pretty cool.
I'm not quite 70. I don't have that thing stretched all the way out the way I had to route the antenna. I'm probably in the 43, 44 feet section right about now there, Roger.
What? That thing's taller than 43 feet. I don't know. I guess. You need to get a rope out, mark it, and drag it up there, and then leave the rope dangling and measure it.
Yeah, you talk about being winded. I'd have to climb the tower and tie the rope on.
can't believe it. I have no signals at all on the scope.
Yeah, same thing over this way, Marty. Nobody talking there, Roger.
Roger.
Yeah, I guess Mike's getting some text messages coming across the screen.
Yeah. Hey, Marty, you said that, and I was talking to my dad earlier. I looked up, my means of checking communications around the world. And like Europe, they're talking into Brazil. We have zero propagation for any transmission on 11 meters across the pond. Not one person is doing it.
I know. I mean, even local people, it's not coming in either.
Well, I hate to say it, man, but it's that time. We better get used to this. We all might become friends or really mortal enemies before this is all said and done.
Hey, Roger.
Well, I hope it's the first part.
Well, the crazy thing is, we all got good equipment. We could spend days and hours at end talking on the radio, I guess. Hopefully this cycle doesn't last the full 11 years. I hate to say it. We're all going to be a bunch of old geezers by that time.
That would be good for me. It'll give me time to get this antenna fixed.
Oh, boy, that's a good one, Marty.
I want you sitting on my butt talking on the radio and go out there and get it fixed.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Well, if it takes you 11 years, buddy, you got one broke antenna.
No, I'm just talking about a couple weeks.
What kind is it?
It's a 3-element quad.
There's 4 on a 3-element quad. Well, that ought to do you some good.
Yeah, the back wires broke off, and the driven element, half of the wires broke off.
Oh, that's no fun.
I'm talking on it right now.
Wow, didn't affect your match much?
No, it matches right up.
Awesome.
Is that a Mako, Marty?
No, it's a homebrew.
Oh, that's right. Gosh darn it, I remember that. That guy, because Cliff's got one too.
Yeah, he was 604. He went by 604. He lived down below us.
Yeah, my buddy Dee said good morning to me, and I don't know who old Buzzard is. I just said good morning back to him.
Well, if he's listening, he'll probably come back with something.
Marty, I guess you heard that conversation with me and Dave. If you didn't, I'm going to bring it up. I think I'm going to get my ticket. I'm going to be able to go talk on other channels. That 11-year wait to do what I do, that's too long, man. I got to get back in the game when this fades out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't blame you.
that Tater?
Yeah, that's Tater talking.
Barely heard him.
On the pedal there.
Yeah, Dad, he said he had to get on the pedal.
Yeah, right. Boy, I tell you what, we all need a foot pedal today, that's for sure.
That hole in my sock and step on this pedal every now and then.
What do you say about his coax, Mike?
He said he had to get a hole in his sock so he can hit that pedal.
Roger, well, I put my pedal up on the shelf. I'm not using it.
On you over here.
I think you said you got a 5. Thank you there.
That's weird. I can hear that wind blowing in your signal.
Try the vertical. If I go to my horizontal, he wobbles. He's fine on vertical.
Yeah, I don't hear you as good, but I'm not hearing the wobble there.
Damn, George, you're 7 on me now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you know, it's always 6 on me. Just about peak up towards 7.
Yeah, I don't like talking on the vertical side.
Come back down.
Yeah, that's a bomb waiting to blow there, Roger.
There you go.
I'm on both now, horizontal and vertical.
Oh, you're cheating, man. I need to get that too, Marty. That way I mean, the only problem I got is the match, you know? I don't know how that works. It would be good to just have one coax to both gamma rods.
Well, it matches it up.
So you're antenna tuner with both sides connected together, or are you using an antenna tuner?
It's not a tuner, it's a switch box. It's got horizontal, vertical, and then it's got horizontal and vertical.
Yeah, I had a real tiny one like that. I think it was like a 300-watt switch box.
My antenna tuner, I haven't even done that in a while. It's quite a few times.
Every time I turn it on, I hit it.
I forget sometimes.
Uh-oh. Who's that tuning up?
I don't know, I heard that.
Better be easy with that, Dad. You go to tune up with your amp on, buddy. You're putting a lot into it.
No, I just took the tuner on the radio, didn't use the amp.
Oh, it didn't key the amp up too?
No, sir. Amp wasn't even involved. It only is involved when you transmit it.
Yeah, mine doesn't key the amp either.
I have to key my amp with a toe pedal.
And, well, right now, with the amp on, yeah, it's bumping off 1.3 or 1.4.
Can't bitch about that. I don't even have a tuner, guys. All this whole setup, I don't even run a tuner.
The Hermes don't have a tuner.
Well, no, I could buy an external one. I've actually got my eye on a Palstar. I want to buy one of them, but I'm going to have to modify it from brand new. I've got to put another turn in one of the tuning wafers so that I can go past. I think my uncle's got a Palstar 5K, and when you tune what it is, it's a manual tuner. So you got your plate and your load tune, and then over here on the right, you got a dial, and it's a handle, and it gives you parameters to set those up per band. And on the 11 meter side, it only goes to like 285. And you actually need to get that thing up into the 300. So you got to add a little, you got to extend the wafer to get it to tune down.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do you see that one comment, Mike? So far, there's no conditions for Germany, and his little his emojis, he's got it crying. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, what he's doing is just listening to our chatting here, Dad. There's zero propagation here, too. Mother Nature has got her on a lockdown there.
Absolutely.
Mike, if you want a tuner, I got an MFJ 949E Versa Tuner 2, if you want it.
Yeah, it probably don't do enough watts, though, Marty. What's it rated for? 500, 300?
I don't know. I have to look in the manual.
Yeah, if I was to ever find one of those things, you know what I mean? I would want one that would have a kilowatt or something like that, just to have an extra amount of wattage that it could be tuned to there, Roger.
Yeah, this is set for 300 watts.
Not enough.
Yeah, Marty, that, it would come in handy, obviously, but I got aspirations of being on the other bands, and I got to at least be able to do legal limit,
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Hey, Mike, I got to run for a few minutes. Mama wants to see what we're going to eat for lunch, so I'll catch up with you a little bit later.
Oh, Dad, all these years you guys been together, you can't figure out what's for lunch? I'll tell you what, I ring a bell down here. It's pretty good. You ought to try that. I ring a bell, and all of a sudden I get dinner or lunch brought to me. It's pretty cool stuff.
Hey, what'd you say, Marty?
Peanut butter and jelly. Get a couple walkie-talkies.
Yeah, well, you know, butter and jelly, peanut butter and jelly goes together pretty daggone good. Butter and jelly on biscuits would go good too. Yeah, the problem is that we gotta sit down at the table at the same time, though, Roger.
Roger.
Oh, that's hilarious. Hey, Marty, don't ever let him make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh, my goodness. That peanut butter is so thick on there, man. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I like it like that.
Hey, Marty, he wants to know if I want any bread with the peanut butter there, Roger.
There you go.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's been years ago. We've made fun of him all ever since. We call it Papaw peanut butter. He made some for my kids, and they come walking in the other room, and they were like, And I'm like, what's wrong? And they held up their peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm like, holy shit, he had a 1/4 inch thick of peanut butter on the sandwich. They took bites out of them and couldn't breathe.
Yeah, their tongues are stuck to the roof of their mouth.
Yeah, it's rough. They call that Papaw peanut butter. They never, ever let him make them a peanut butter sandwich again.
Roger.
Well, you know, the thing is that I didn't want to have to look through the peanut butter to find the bread, you know. I mean, you got to have some peanut butter covering that bread, you know. You don't want to see the bread through the peanut butter.
That stuff turns out to be poison, man. I'm a good peanut butter and jelly guy, but man, you got to be able to breathe when you take a bite.
I'm trying to breathe after laughing, Mike. Oh, well, that's the way it goes, boys. I'll catch up with you a little bit.
That or try to swallow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get me another coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm taking a standby too. I better get me something to drink, and I'll be back too.
Yeah, and I got an empty cup of coffee in my hand too, so catch up with you a little bit. like terrible.
Roger, you're on the Kenwood. Oh, you're really good. Yeah, all the pictures. The one she posted, yeah.